Hey guys, I'm here with Saturday, April 3rd's workout. We are gonna do a partner workout. It is a unilateral DT. So with one dumbbell or one kettlebell, you are going to perform 12 deadlifts, 9 hang power cleans, and 6 shoulder to overhead with one arm. Then partner 2 is going to repeat. Then that first partner is gonna do it with the opposite arm, and partner 2 will repeat. We are doing that for 5 total rounds. So you're going to do 12, 9, 6 on each side for 5 rounds. Like I said, you can do this with a kettlebell or a dumbbell. I also have a body weight only option, which I'll go through at the end of the video for any of you who don't have equipment available. If you have options on the weight, we're looking for something that's moderately heavy. It should feel challenging throughout the round, but we want you to be able to get through those 6 shoulder to overhead without having to put the weight down. So a quick demo of these movements. You're gonna start with 12 deadlifts on one side with one head of the dumbbell touching the ground. Once you've completed 12, you will stop in this position, in your hang position. You're going to do 9 hang power cleans. Once you have done 9 hang power cleans from the shoulder, you will go ahead and do 6 shoulder to overhead. Shoulder to overhead can be strict, it can be a push press, or it can be a push jerk depending on your preference. If your weight is not heavy enough and that feels too easy, go ahead and modify the hang power clean to a muscle clean, and the shoulder to overhead to a strict press. So if you're doing a muscle clean, we're gonna not bend at all to catch the weight at our shoulder and do strict presses for our shoulder to overhead modification. We can also do these movements with a kettlebell. Couple of tips and tricks for the kettlebell to help prevent you from smashing your wrist when you catch it. So 2 main pieces are, we want to keep the weight close to our body. If we start swinging it away and catching here, that's when the kettlebell will really come down hard on our wrist. So we're going to keep it very close, and we are going to move our arm around the weight rather than letting the weight move around us. So when you pick up the kettlebell, think about keeping your thumb towards you. And a really easy trick is to think that you have a book under your arm and you're zipping up your jacket, and that'll help you keep the weight close to you. And like I said, you want to move your arm around the weight rather than letting the weight come and smash onto your arm. Then your shoulder to overhead just looks like this. So some specific movement tips for this workout. We're gonna pull our shoulders back for the deadlift, and we're gonna think about our arm just being a strap. We're gonna keep our elbow nice and relaxed and just use the shoulder pulled back and our grip to hang on. So in the bottom of the deadlift, through the top, arm stays long the whole way. Sometimes we see people get tensed up and they have a tendency to bend the elbow. Not only does that mean you have to get closer to the ground, it also puts a lot of extra fatigue on your forearm and your bicep. It's gonna be harder to get through the workout. For the hang power clean, we're making sure that we're using our hips to get the power in this movement. So we're looking for an aggressive shoulder shrug and a jump under, getting all the power from our hips for this movement. And for the shoulder to overhead, just thinking about keeping our bicep near our ear at the top of the rep. A nice stacked position from the weight to the wrist to the shoulder. It's gonna put us in the best position for a stable shoulder, nice and powerful. If you are, if you are If you do not have weights available and you're looking for a body weight only version of this workout, we're gonna modify to 12 good mornings, 9 tall squat cleans body weight, and 6 push-ups. So for your good mornings, you're just gonna go to a range of motion that allows you to keep your back flat. If you have a band and you wanna change these to banded good mornings, that's another way to increase the intensity slightly. The tall body weight squats, cleans are gonna basically be, I'm gonna start in a standing position, I'm gonna jump up onto my toes, and I'm gonna quick jump under into a squat. Watch my hands, I'm gonna mimic the movement as if I were to have dumbbells in my hand. So I'm gonna jump up tall and land in a squat. Do that from the side. Looks like that. So that is what I'm talking about with a tall body weight squat clean. And then 6 push-ups instead of the shoulder to overhead. Thanks for hanging out. Partner workout this weekend. Hope you're doing well. Miss you guys. Hopefully see you soon.